Nothing but old 45s.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Nothing But Old 45s. I'm your host, Larry Kratka, and I'm going to be playing a lot of hit records dealing with thanks on this Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Now, in the United States, Thanksgiving Day is always marked by turkey dinner, family get-togethers, and giving thanks for what we have. And, of course, there's always the traditional Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade and lots of football on TV. Now, the songs I'll play on this special edition of Nothing But Old 45 will deal with thanks for a wide variety of reasons. But since the meal of the day is turkey, let's kick off the show with a hit record dealing with the Turkey Trot from Little Eva.
Come on, let's turkey trot. Gobble, gobble, diddly. Let's get it while it's hot. Gobble, gobble, diddly. Let's have it really fine. Gobble, gobble, diddly. It shouldn't take the time. Gobble, gobble, diddly. My grandmother taught this dance to me. She did it at the turn of the century. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, let's turkey trot. People may say you're some kind of a nut when you stiffen your knees and you start to strut. But if you really want to get out of the rut, do some turkey trotting and
All your cares will be forgotten.
come on, let's turkey trot. Let's give it all we got. And when the dance is through, I'll chop some turkey with you. Oh, we're gonna do the turkey trot again, just like they did it back in 1910. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, let's turkey trot.
Gobble diddle lip, gobble gobble diddle lip.
Hey!
Apple peaches, pumpkin pie. Who not ready? That's a game we used to play. Hide and seek was its name. Ready or not, here I come. Gee, that used to be such fun. I always used to find a hiding place. Time to change. Well, I'm one step behind you, but still I can't find you. Apple peaches, pumpkin pie. You were young and so was I. Now that we've grown up, it seems you just keep ignoring me. Oh, I'll find you anywhere you go. I'm gonna look high and low. You can't escape this love of mine anytime. Well, I'll sneak up behind you. Be careful when I find you. Apple peaches, pumpkin pie. Soon your love will be all mine. Then I'm gonna take you home, marry you so you won't roam.
Fear not, here I come. I thought I'd kick off this Nothing But Old 45's Thanksgiving special with dinner. Turkey, of course, and dessert. That was Jay and the Techniques and their idea of a great dessert menu. Apple, peaches, pumpkin pie. The delicious song landed at number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for the Allentown, Pennsylvania group back in 1967 and was one of 3 hit records they had between 1967 and 1968. It was also their biggest hit. What's your favorite pie this Thanksgiving? Well, mine is pumpkin. I opened the set with Little Eva and her number 20 1963 hit, Let's Turkey Trot. The song's title refers to a dance step popular back around 1910.
WTBR.
Nothing but old 45s.
What's the matter, big brother?
Nothing. I was just checking the mailbox.
What did you expect? A turkey card?
I want everybody to get up off your seat and get your arms together and your hands together and give me some of that old soul clapping. You didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to squeeze me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. If you took your love somewhere else, I wouldn't know what it meant to be loved to death. You make me feel like I never felt you. Kiss it so good I have to holler for help. You didn't have to squeeze me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to hold me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you.
Every day there's something new. You pull out your bag and you'll find to do. You got to try new things too, just so I can keep up with you. You didn't have to shake me like you did, but you did, but you did.
And I thank you.
You didn't have to make it like you did, but you did, but you did.
And I thank you.
All my life I've been shortchanged. Without your love, baby, it's a crying shame. And now I know what the fellas are talking about when they say that they're being turned out. I wanna thank you,
Thank you.
thank you,
Oh, baby.
thank you, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Thank
Got to say.
you. Didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did. Oh, and I thank you. You didn't have to hold me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
Baby.
Got to thank.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Thank
I gotta thank.
baby.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, baby. Oh, thank you. Oh, baby.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down a road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, well, you would see the biggest gift would be for me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. a car you lack, I'd surely buy you a Cadillac. Whatever you need, any time of the day or night. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way. My hat is off, won't you stand up and take a bow? And when we both get older, with walking canes and hair of gray, have no fear, even though it's hard to hear, I will stand real close and say thank you for being a friend. I wanna 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 thank you. Let me tell you about a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. And when we die and float away into the night, the Milky Way, you'll hear me call as we ascend. I'll say your name, then once again, thank you for being a Thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. People, let me tell you about a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you for being a friend. Whoa, tell you about a friend right now. Thank you for being a friend. Tell you about a pal, and I'll tell you thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend.
That is Andrew Gold at his 1978 hit, Thank You for Being a Friend. The song is easily recognizable since it was the theme song for the TV sitcom The Golden Girls, which ran on NBC from 1985 through 1992. The song was not written for the TV show, as many of you may think. It was just another song that Andrew Gold released as a single. Now get this, the version you hear on the Golden Girls TV show is not performed by Andrew Gold. The title song is performed by Cynthia Fee, who did a lot of work for Kenny Rogers. I'm going to set with I Thank You from Sam and Dave. The song landed at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1968 and number 4 on the Billboard R&B chart in the same year. It was also the last top 40 hit the duo would have. The song was also a hit for ZZ Top in 1980 and re-recorded by many other artists, including Tom Jones and Bon Jovi.
Nothing but old 45s.
WTBR.
You've been good to me. You made me glad when I was low. And eternally, I'll always be in love with you. And all I've gotta do is thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. I could tell the world a thing or two about our love. I
it's not so bad. I drank too much last night, got bills to pay. My head just feels in pain. I missed the bus and there'll be hell today. I'm late for work again, and even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last the day. And then you call me, and it's not so bad, it's not so bad. I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you is having the best day of my life. Push the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. And then you handed me a towel, and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, because you're near me. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And oh, just to be with you is having the best day of my life. And I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life. And oh, just to be with you is having the best day of my life.
There you go. That was Dido, and one of two hits that she had in the United States called Thank You. The 2001 single landed at a solid number 3 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart in the U.S. for the British-born singer-songwriter. Dido, born Florian Armstrong, was much, much more popular in Europe and Australia than in the United States. The name Dido, by the way, was kind of a nickname as a kid, but became her official name as an adult. I open the set with a group that needs no explanation, the Beatles, and one of their minor hits from the early 60s, Thank You Girl. The song hit number 35 for the Beatles in 1964 and actually was the flip side, or the B-side, of their hit single, Do You Want to Know a Secret? The song was written by John Lennon and Paul McCartney as a tribute to the band's female fans.
Nothing but old 45s.
It's the latest, it's the greatest, mashed potato. Mashed potato started a long time ago with a guy named Sloppy Joe. Your finest dance is so cool to do. Come on, baby, gonna teach it to you. Mashed potato, give it to me now. Mashed potato, come on and twist your
In the valley of the jolly, ho, ho, ho. Wow! Heard about the jolly green giant. He's so big and mean. He stands in his valley with his hands on his hips, and then he hits you with the can of beans. He lives down in his valley. The cat stands tall and green. But he ain't no prize and there's no women inside, and that's why the cat's so mean. One day he left his valley path. I mean to say, this cat was mad. Now looking round, he wasn't gone long, and then he ran into an Amazon. Now this changes whole complexion. You have never seen such a beautiful sight. He looked at her, and she looked at him, and she almost passed out from fright. He looked at her, thought what a dilly. He touched her once, she slapped him silly. Now this was something he'd never sensed. He looked at her, and she commenced. Now listen, pal, this ain't no fluke. I can't see going with no big green coupe. Now you've heard about the jolly green giant. Don't let his troubles cross your mind. He couldn't get Sally, so went back to his valley. The cat was colorblind.
There you go. Thanksgiving dinner always includes a wide choice of vegetables, and you just heard a couple of songs about veggies. That was the Kingsmen and their number 4 hit from 1964, The Jolly Green Giant. Now, the song was inspired by the Jolly Green Giant TV commercials of the time. In the song, we hear about all sorts of veggies: peas, corn, beans, even artichoke hearts. I opened the Thanksgiving special veggie set with what else? A song about mashed potatoes. Mashed Potato Time by Dee Dee Sharp, a song that landed at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for the Philadelphia singer in 1962 for 2 weeks, and number 1 on the Billboard R&B chart for 4 solid weeks. Dee Dee Sharp followed up Mashed Potato Time with what else? Gravy for my mashed potatoes. Hit it, boys! Well, we're about halfway through this Thanksgiving Day special on Nothing But Old 45s. Gonna take a break, and when we come back, more songs about giving thanks on this Thanksgiving.
Nothing but old 45's laugh track.
November 1621. By now, the white man has arrived in great numbers, not only at Miami, but at Jamestown, at Plymouth, and at Salem, Massachusetts. The Puritans have established a thriving colony, enjoying all the social and cultural refinements of a modern society. Needless to say, the luncheon there under the trees was a great success, and a good time was had by Puritans and Indian alike. Everything came off beautifully, with the exception of one minor catastrophe.
What do you mean you cooked the turkey, Charlie?
Well, I cooked the turkey, that's all.
You put our national bird in the oven, is that correct?
Yeah, well,
and all of us had our mouths set for roast eagle with all the trimmings.
Yeah, well,
You did a thing like that?
Well, the two birds were lying there side by side.
The turkey was for the centerpiece, Charlie. I mean...
Well, they look so much alike that
we blew it now. They're all sitting down at the table out there.
Yeah.
Started on their little nut cups already. We just have to switch the birds, that's all.
Yeah, well...
Serve them turkey instead of eagle. but it's kind of scrawny looking, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd stuff some old bread in it and make it look a little fatter.
You do that, okay?
Okay.
WTBR.
Ugh, turkey. Ugh, giving thanks. Ugh.
Look, everyone, it's the spirit of Thanksgiving.
Join us up on Facebook. Just search for Nothing But Old 45s.
Lying here with you, listening to the rain, smiling just to see the smile upon your face. And these are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. And these are the moments I'll remember all my life. I found all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. Looking in your eyes, seeing all I need. Everything you are is everything to me. These are the moments I know heaven must exist. And these are the moments I know all I need is this. I have all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. I could not ask for more than this time together. Could not ask for more than this time with you. And every prayer has been answered, and every dream I has come true. Yeah, right here in this moment is right where I'm meant to be. Oh, here with you, here with me. And these are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. And these are the moments I remember all my life. I've got all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. I could not ask for more than this time together. Could not ask for more than this time with you. And every prayer has been answered, and every dream I have come true. Yeah, right here in this moment is right where I'm meant to be. Here with you, here with me. Could not ask for more than the love you give me, 'cause it's all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. More. And I could not ask for more.
If it weren't for kids, have you ever thought there wouldn't be no Santa Claus? Or look what the stork just brought, thank God for kids. And we'd all live in a quiet house without Big Bird or a Mickey Mouse. Kool-Aid on the couch, thank God for kids. Thank God for kids, there's magic for a while.
special kind of sunshine and a smile. Do you ever stop to think or wonder why?
The nearest thing to heaven is a child. Daddy, how does this thing fly? And 100 other wheres and whys. I really don't know, but I try. Thank God for kids. When I look down in those trusting eyes that look to me, I realize there's love that I can't buy. Thank God for kids.
Thank God for kids, there's magic for a while. A special kind of sunshine and a smile. Do you ever stop to think or wonder why?
The nearest thing to heaven is a child. When you get down on your knees tonight and thank the Lord for His guiding light, pray they turn out right. Thank God for kids. Thank God for kids.
Thank God for kids. The Oak Ridge Boys on Nothing But Old 45s. The Oak Ridge Boys are a country music band who recorded and released that song on their best-selling 1982 Christmas album. Well, the song never achieved hit status on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, but it was a big hit on the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart for 16 weeks. Up in the set with Edwin McCain and his 1999 hit, I Could Not Ask for More. The song hit number 37 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and was part of the soundtrack of the Kevin Costner film Message in a Bottle. Hope you're enjoying this special edition of Nothing But Old 45s dealing with Thanksgiving. How about a thank you song with a little soul? Here's Sly and the Family Stone. the Family Stone and their number one hit from 1970, Thank You. The song was unique because it was released as a double A 45 RPM single with Everybody's a Star on the other side. Thank You is also ranked number 402 on Rolling Stone magazine's 500 greatest songs of all times.
WTBR. What kind of a Thanksgiving dinner is this? Where's the turkey, Chuck? Don't you know anything about Thanksgiving dinners? Where's the mashed potatoes? Where's the cranberry sauce? Where's the pumpkin pie?
Nothing but old 45s.
Now, no Thanksgiving is complete without the classic story of Alice's Restaurant from Arlo Guthrie. I'm going to date myself here, but way back in 1967, I heard Alice's Restaurant on the radio and loved it. In fact, I went out and bought the album. Well, since then, I've met and interviewed Arlo Guthrie several times, and I'm now proud to present his most prominent work, all 18 minutes of it. Here's Alice's Restaurant.
This song is called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice and the restaurant. But Alice's Restaurant is not the name of the restaurant, that's just the name of the song. And that's why I call the song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Now it all started 2 Thanksgivings ago. It was on 2 years ago on Thanksgiving when my friend and I went up to visit Alice at the restaurant. But Alice doesn't live in the restaurant. She lives in the church nearby the restaurant in the bell tower with her husband Ray and Facha the dog. And living in the bell tower like that, they got a lot of room downstairs where the pews used to be. And having all that room, seeing as how they took out all the pews, they decided that they didn't have to take out their garbage for a long time. We got up there, we found all the garbage in there, and we decided it'd be a friendly gesture for us to take the garbage down to the city dump. So we took the half a ton of garbage, put it in the back of a red VW microbus, took shovels and rakes and implements of destruction, and headed on toward the city dump. Well, we got there, and there's a big sign and a chain across the dump saying closed on Thanksgiving, and we had never heard of a dump closed on Thanksgiving before, and with tears in our eyes, we drove off into the sunset looking for another place to put the garbage. We didn't find one till we came to a side road, and off the side of the side road was another 15-foot cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff was another pile of garbage. And we decided that one big pile was better than 2 little piles, and rather than bring that one up, we decided to throw ours down. That's what we did. Drove back to the church, had a Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, went to sleep and didn't get up until the next morning when we got a phone call from Officer Obie. He said, "Kid, we found your name on an envelope at the bottom of a half a ton of garbage, and just wanted to know if you had any information about it." And I said, "Yes, sir, Officer Obie, I cannot tell a lie. I put that envelope under that garbage." After speaking to Obie for about 45 minutes on the telephone, we finally arrived at the truth of the matter and said that we had to go down and pick up the garbage, and also had to go down and speak to him at the police officer station. So we got in the red VW microbus with the shovels and rakes and implements of destruction, headed on toward the police officer station. Now, friends, there was only 1 or 2 things that Obie could have done at the police station, and the first was that he could have given us a medal for being so brave and honest on the telephone, which wasn't very likely, and we didn't expect it. Another thing was that he could have bawled us out and told us never to be seen driving garbage around the vicinity again, which is what we expected. But when we got to the police officer station, there was a third possibility that we hadn't even counted upon, and we was both immediately arrested, handcuffed. And I said, "Obie, I Don't think I can pick up the garbage with these handcuffs on. Said, shut up, kid. Get in the back of the patrol car, and that's what we did. Sat in the back of the patrol car and drove to the, quote, scene of the crime, unquote. I want to tell you about the town of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, where this happened. Here they got 3 stop signs, 2 police officers and 1 police car. But when we got to the scene of the crime, there was 5 police officers and 3 police cars, being the biggest crime of the last 50 years, and everybody wanted to get in the newspaper story about it. And they was using up all kinds of cop equipment that they had hanging around the police officer station. They was taking plaster tire track footprints, dog-smelling prints, and they took 27 8x10 color glossy photographs with circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. Took pictures of the approach, the getaway, the northwest corner, the southwest corner, and that's not to mention the aerial photography. After the ordeal, we went back to the jail. Obie said he was going to put us in the cell. Said, kid, I'm going to put you in the cell. I want your wallet and your belt. And I said, Obie, I can understand you want my wallet, so I don't have any money to spend in the cell, but what do you want my belt for? And it said, kid, we don't want any hangings. Said, Obie, did you think I was going to hang myself for littering? Obie said he was making sure, and friends Obie was, 'cause he took out the toilet seat so I couldn't hit myself over the head and drown. And he took out the toilet paper so I couldn't bend the bars, roll the toilet paper out the window, slide down the roll and have an escape. Obie was making sure, and it was about 4 or 5 hours later that Alice, remember Alice? It's a song about Alice. Alice came by and with a few nasty words to Obie on the side, bailed us out of jail. We went back to the church, had another Thanksgiving dinner that couldn't be beat, and didn't get up until the next morning when we all had to go to court. We walked in, sat down. Obie came in with the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back each one. Sat down. Man came in, said, all rise. We all stood up, and Obie stood up with the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures, and the judge walked in, sat down with the seeing-eyed dog, and he sat down. We sat down. Obie looked at the seeing-eyed dog. Then the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one, and looked at the seeing-eyed dog. And then at the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one, and began to cry, 'cause Obie came to the realization that it was a typical case of American blind justice, and there wasn't nothing he could do about it. And the judge wasn't going to look at the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one explaining what each one was to be used as evidence against us. And we was fined $50 and had to pick up the garbage in the snow, but that's not what I came to tell you about. Came to talk about the draft. We got a building down New York City, it's called Whitehall Street, where you walk in and you get injected, inspected, detected, infected, neglected, and selected. I went down to get my physical examination one day, and I walked in, I sat down, got good and drunk the night before, so I looked and felt my best when I went in that morning. 'Cause I wanted to look like the all-American kid from New York City. I mean, I wanted to feel like I wanted to be the all-American kid from New York, and I walked in, sat down, I was hung down, brung down, hung up, and all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things. And I walked in, I sat down, they gave me a piece of paper, said, kid, see the psychiatrist, room 604. And I went up there, I said, shrink, I want to kill. I mean, I want to kill. I want to see blood and gore and guts and veins in my teeth. Eat dead, burnt bodies. I mean, kill. And I started jumping up and down, yelling, kill. And it started jumping up and down with me, and we was both jumping up and down, yelling, kill. And the sergeant came over, pinned the medal on me, sent me down the hall, said, "You're our boy." And didn't feel too good about it. Proceeded on down the hall, getting more injections, inspections, detections, neglections, and all kinds of stuff that they was doing to me at the thing there. And I was there for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I was there for a long time, going through all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly things, and I was just having a tough time there. And they was inspecting, injecting every single part of me, and they wasn't leaving no part untouched. Proceeded through, and when it finally came to see the very last man, I walked in, sat down after a whole big thing there, and I walked up and said, "What do you want?" He said, "Kid, we only got one question. Have you ever been arrested?" And I proceeded to tell him the story of Alice's Restaurant Massacre with full orchestration and 5-part harmony and stuff like that, and then other phenomena. Stopped me right there and said, "Kid, did you ever go to court?" I proceeded to tell him the story of the 27 8x10 colored glossy pictures with the circles and arrows and a paragraph on the back of each one. It stopped me right there and said, "Kid, I want you to go over and sit down on that bench that says Group W. Now, kid." And I walked over to the bench there, and there's Group W is where they put you if you may not be moral enough to join the army after committing your special crime. And there was all kinds of mean, nasty, ugly-looking people on the bench there. Mother rapers, father stabbers, father rapers sitting right there on the bench next to me, and they was mean and nasty and ugly and horrible and crime-fighting guys was sitting there on the bench. And the meanest, ugliest, nastiest one, the meanest father raper of them all, was coming over to me, and he was mean and ugly and nasty and horrible and all kinds of things. And he sat down next to me and said, "Kid, what'd you get?" I said, "I didn't get nothing. I had to pay $50 and pick up the garbage." I said, "What were you arrested for, kid?" And I said, "Littering." And they all moved away from me on the bench there to carry eyeball and all kinds of mean, nasty things, till I said, "And creating a nuisance." And they all came back, shook my hand, and we had a great time on the bench talking about crime, mother stabbing, father rape, and all kinds of groovy things that we was talking about on the bench. And everything was fine. We were smoking cigarettes and all kinds of things until the sergeant came over, had some paper in his hand, held it up and said, "Kids, this piece of paper's got 47 words, 37 sentences, 58 words. We want to know details of the crime, time, the crime, and else kind of thing. You got to say pertaining about the crime. Want to know the rest of the officer's name, and else kind of thing. You got to say." And it talked for 45 minutes, and nobody understood a word that he said. But we had fun filling out the forms and playing with the pencils on the bench there. And I filled out the massacre with the 4-part harmony and wrote it down there just like it was, and everything was fine. And I put down a pencil and I turned over the piece of paper, and there on the other side, in the middle of the other side, away from everything else on the other side, in parentheses, capital letters, quotated, read the following words: "Kid, you rehabilitated yourself." I went over to the sergeant and said, "Sergeant, you've got a lot of damn gall to ask me if I've rehabilitated myself. I'm sitting here on the bench. I'm sitting here on the Group W bench because you want to know if I'm moral enough to join the army, burn women, kids' houses, and villages after being a litter bug." He looked at me and said, "Kid, we don't like your kind. And we're gonna send your fingerprints off to Washington, and friends, somewhere in Washington, enshrined in some little folder is a study in black and white of my fingerprints. And the only reason I'm singing you the song now is because you may know somebody in a similar situation. Or you may be in a similar situation, and if you're in a situation like that, there's only one thing you can do, is walk into the shrink wherever you are. Just walk in and say, shrink. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant and walk out. You know, if one person, just one person does it, they may think he's really sick and they won't take him. And if two people do it in harmony, they think they're both faggots and they won't take either of them. And if three people do it, can you imagine 3 people walking in, singing a bar, Alice's restaurant, and walking out? They may think it's an organization. And can you imagine 50 people a day? I said 50 people a day walking in, singing a bar, Alice's restaurant, and walking out. And friends, they may think it's a movement. And that's what it is. The Alice's Restaurant Anti-Massacre Movement. And all you gotta do to join is to sing it the next time it comes around on the guitar. With feeling. So we'll wait till it comes around on the guitar here. Sing it when it does. Here it comes. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. That was horrible. If you want to end war and stuff, you gotta sing loud. You could put a lot. I've been singing the song now for 25 minutes. I could sing it for another 25 minutes. I'm not proud or tired. So we'll wait till it comes around again, and this time with 4-part harmony and feeling. We're just waiting for it to come around is what we're doing. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Excepting Alice, you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. So walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. At Alice's restaurant.
Boy, that's a classic, huh? Alice's Restaurant, Arlo Guthrie, and to this day, many radio stations play it as part of their Thanksgiving programming. Some don't, though, because it's 18 minutes long. Oh, well. If you ever get a chance to see Arlo Guthrie perform this song and many of his other songs at one of his concerts, do it. Well, there you have a Thanksgiving special here on Nothing But Old 45s. What do I have to be thankful for? Simple. All of you listening on this amazing radio station. Thank you. I'm Larry Kratka, and from my family to yours, a very happy Thanksgiving.
Nothing But Old 45s rocks out with classic rock hits.
Welcome to Nothing But Old 45s, featuring classic rock hits you'll be sure to remember. I'm Larry Kratka. and I'll be playing some rock songs you would probably hear on underground FM stations back in the late 60s, throughout the 70s, and even the 1980s. Now, many of the songs you'll hear were pretty big hits for some well-known groups, but you'll also be hearing a lot of rock songs that were not big hits at all. So turn up the volume, because here comes the next edition of Nothing But Old 45's Classic Rock Hits.
Here's a rock classic from the 80s on Nothing But Old 45s.
Feeding on your hungry eyes, I bet you're not so civilized.
and you tease me, and all my ladies desert me. I'm gonna get 'em back, but don't stop now. Come on, another drop now. Come on, I wanna lie now. So come on. That's why I say, Mama, we're all crazy now. I say, Mama, we're all crazy now. Get crazy.
Welcome to another fun edition of Nothing But Old 45's Classic Rock Hits. It's fun for me because I get to play these records, and it's fun for you because you get to enjoy them. Those were two hits from 1984. That was Quiet Riot with something they did back then. Mama, we're all crazy now. It was originally recorded by a British rock band called Slade almost 10 years earlier, but Quiet Riot included the song on their 1984 Critical Condition album. I'll open the set with Scandal featuring Patti Smythe and their 1984 number 7 hit, The Warrior. Scandal was hot on our radios between 1984 and 1993 and were one of the groups featured on MTV when it began operations. The song itself was a big hit in the United States, Australia, and a couple other countries.
Remember this golden classic. Playing the hits of yesteryear just for you. I stop the day long low. First place, I know some man go walking, take my place. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going out that front door. Cause there's a man down there, might be your man, I don't know. Cause there's a man down there, might be your man, I don't know. There's a man down there, Lord, it just might happen to be your man. Oh, it just might be your man. Lord, it just might be your man. Oh, baby, I just don't know.
Those are the Allman Brothers and their number 19 hit from 1974, Midnight Rider. Now, the song was from their second studio album and was one of only 4 top 40 hits the Southern rock band had between 1973 and 1981. But the song you just heard was a live recorded version. The Allman Brothers Band, by the way, was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995. I opened the set with The Who and their 1981 hit, You Better You Bet. It was from the 1981 Face Dances album, and it was one of the last top 40 hits The Who would have in several countries, including the UK and the United States.
Nothing But Old 45s rocks out with classic rock hits.
say. I don't think I could hide what I'm feeling inside. Another day, knowing I love you. And I'm getting too close again. I don't wanna see it end. If I tell you tonight, would you turn out the lights, walk away, knowing I love you? I'm gonna take you by surprise and make you realize, Amanda. I'm gonna tell you right away, I can't wait another day, Amanda. I'm gonna say it like a man and make you understand, Amanda. I love you. I feel like today's the day, looking for the words to say. Do you wanna be free? Are you ready for me to feel this way? I don't wanna lose you. So it may be too soon, I know. The feeling takes so long to grow. If I tell you today, will you turn me away and let me go? I don't wanna lose you. I'm gonna take you by surprise and make you realize, Amanda. I'm gonna tell you right away, I can't wait another day, Amanda. I'm gonna say it like a man and make you understand, Amanda. Oh, girl. I know that we can't wait, and I swear it's not a lie, girl. Tomorrow may be too late. You and I, girl, we could share the night together. It's now or never, and tomorrow may be too late. Feeling the way I do, I don't wanna wait my whole life through to say I'm in love with you.
Now, that is what is known as a power ballad, and that one was from Boston. Amanda made it to number one on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart in 1976, even though the band itself was labeled as a hard rock group. Now, a lot of radio stations would not play Boston songs because they were hard rock, but when that song came out, a lot of radio stations began to play Boston. I opened the set with Deep Purple and probably one of their best-known songs from 1972, Highway Star. The song really shows off Deep Purple's inspired guitar and organ solos. Now, around 1972, I was not working at a radio station, but I was working at a television station. And one day while driving around, I heard that song on the radio and it blew me away. It's been one of my favorites ever since. Do you remember that nasty pandemic we all went through a while back? Sure. And wearing those masks all the time was a real pain, right? Well, comedian DJ Demers had it double bad. He has hearing issues, and he reads lips to understand what people are talking about. But with a mask on, well, he'll tell you all about it in a very funny way. I'm Larry Kratka. Be right back.
Nothing but old 45's laugh track.
Good to be here. I'm very happy to be here. I'll let you guys know right off the top, I wear hearing aids. I'm sure some of you know that, but I just like to get it out of the way so nobody's distracted. Show a little respect. This pandemic's been rough. If you wear hearing aids, if you can't hear, oh my God, everybody's got a mask on. I can't lip read anymore. People used to always ask me, like, how much can you actually hear and how much are you lip reading? And I was never able to do the math, you know? But, turns out I'm lip reading 100% of the time. So, yeah. I thought I was hard of hearing. Turns out I'm full on deaf. Just wearing these decorative earpieces for no reason at all. Terrible, man. When they got the mask on and the plexiglass, you walk in somewhere. I got the mask and the glass. I walk in, I'm at the bank. They're standing behind the glass. I'm just looking at them for like 10 seconds before finally I'm just like, have you started talking yet? I legitimately have no idea. I'm like, if this is really important, could you just write it on a piece of paper and put it up against the glass like a reverse robbery situation? I should be an anti-masker with how much these masks are messing up my life, but I don't know, man. I wear it. COVID ain't no joke, you know. I wear the mask, but I felt the power of being an anti-masker last summer. Like, I understood what it means to be an anti-mask. I went to the airport last August. I had a gig out of town, so I went to LAX, and we didn't have to wear a mask in LA for like a week. It looked like things were getting better. You remember that little? It was right between the 17th and 18th wave, and. You know, better times. So I go to the airport. I didn't bring my mask. Early flight. So I'm at the airport at like 5:30 in the morning, and I go into the airport, no mask on, and then I'm printing my ticket out at the little kiosk thing, and then as I'm printing it out, I look around. Everybody's got a mask on. A security guard walked up to me, and he just walked right at me. He's like, hey, you got to put a mask on. I think that's what he said. He had a mask on, so I didn't hear him, but... Yeah. So I was just like, yeah. And he gave me a mask. He pulled one out of his back pocket. He gave it to me, but it wasn't in a wrapper or anything. It was just like a white, like kind of an off-white mask, and he pulled it out. He gave it to me, and I put it on. I was like, okay, this seems more like a punishment than a solution, but all right. I put it on, and I wore that diaper-ass mask all the way to my gig.
And now...
Hey, Rocky! Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat!
Again?
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto!
Classic rock hits.
Wrong hat!
I take a 7.5.
All our times have come. Here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Come on, baby, don't feel the reaper. Baby, take my hand, don't feel the reaper. We'll be able to fly, don't feel the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la.
baby, I'm a little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby, my heart and soul. Love like eyes that won't never grow. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Yeah, I love Madeline. She's long and lean. You mess with her, you'll see a man get mean. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Until the end of time, she's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby, my heart and soul. Love like eyes that won't never grow. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm a little lover boy.
Welcome to the second half of this edition of Nothing But Old 45's Classic Rock Hits with some of the best rock I can find in my collection. That was Stevie Ray Vaughan with Pride and Joy from 1983. Like many of his songs, it wasn't a top 40 hit, but prior to recording it for his Texas Flood album, he had performed the song for many years during his concerts. Now, here's a piece of music trivia. Stevie Ray Vaughan rewrote the song because it was originally written and recorded back in 1962 by a blues singer by the name of Johnny Acey. In fact, back then, the song was titled, I Go Into Orbit. I open the set with Blue Oyster Cult and Don't Fear the Reaper from 1976. The song was a top 40 hit on both the Cashbox and Billboard record charts in 1976, and while the New York City hard rock band was selling a lot of albums, it would take 5 more years to latch on to another top 40 hit, which was Burnin' For You in 1981.
Here's another blast from the past on Classic Rock Hits.
How about some ladies from classic rock? Here's Heart with the voice talents of Ann and Nancy Wilson. The song is from 1985, and it's called Never.
Hey baby, I'm talking to you. Stop yourself and listen. Some things you can never choose, even if you try it. You're banging your head again, 'cause somebody won't let you in. One chance, one love, you're deny me. Now walk those legs right over here. Give me what I'm dying for. One chance, one love. Hold me down, never let me go. We can't go on just running away. If we wait any longer, we will surely never get away. Anything you want, we can make it happen. Stand up and turn around. Never let them shoot us down. Never, 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 never run away. Never, never run away. Hey baby, I'm talking to you. Stop yourself and listen. Some things you can never, never choose, even if you try, yeah. You're banging your head again, 'cause somebody won't let you in. One chance, one love, your chance to let me know. We can't go on just running away. If we stay any longer, we will surely never get away. Oh, oh. Never, oh, oh. Never, we can't go on
That is a 1973 hit record from a Latin rock band called War. You just heard the story about the Cisco Kid that landed at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart that year. War goes way back to the 1960s, and in fact, it was once known as Eric Burdon and War. In the early 1970s, the band went out on their own and scored a lot of hits just like the one you just heard. Cisco Kid was on their 1973 World is a Ghetto album. I opened the set with Heart and their 1985 number 4 hit, Never. The voices of Sisters Ann and Nancy Wilson were prominent throughout the song, but it was Ann Wilson that carried most of the song.
Are you ready, kids? Yeah! I can't hear you!
Classic rock hits.
Such a long time ago, you beat down everywhere that I go. People, we got to get on up for tomorrow. I said ignite, resist. Let's tear it up. I must insist. Come on, burn it all. Burn it out. Burn it all. Feel alright. Tonight I got so much stuff in this crazy world today, it'll make your head spin. Can't comprehend, won't figure out, don't know which way, where to begin. I said refuse is this, reject, deny. Get down, burn it all. My whole heart's on fire.
I'll bet you haven't heard that song in a while. That was Fleetwood Mac and something they had a minor hit record with back in 1982 called Love in Store. It actually landed at number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 record chart in the United States, and it was the opening track on their 1982 album Mirage. The song was not a hit single in the UK. I opened the set with a rock song from a three-piece New York City band called John Spencer Blues Explosion. The song was called Burn It Off from 2004. And while it's a hell of a good rock song, it was never a chart hit anywhere. I just liked it. The New York City band released 9 studio albums over the years, and most of those albums were played on Rock FM radio stations. Well, that does it for another edition of Classic Rock Hits. Had a chance to play some really cool stuff like the Allman Brothers Band, Blue Oyster Cult, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Scandal with Patti Smythe, and even some Fleetwood Mac. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Larry Kratka, and I'll be talking to you real soon.